what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chishi Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
You know who catches a lot of backlash out here? A lot of married women who are online and are unashamed to talk about the good things they do for their men catch a lot of backlash. For example, there's this video of this woman who's talking about when you have a good man, you're going to want to cook for him, and not just simple meals. You're going to want to cook full course meals. Check it out for yourself.
Well, you done got you a good man. You gonna be in that kitchen and you gonna love it because that man gonna treat you so good. You ain't got no choice but to get in there. And I'm not just talking about sandwiches. I'm talking about pork chops. I'm talking about lasagna. I'm talking about pot roast. I'm talking about making gravy from scratch. I'm talking about you in there on the phone like, Mom, remember when you had made that spaghetti and you said stir it? How long? Best part is when he go in there and get seconds. You like that, Dad? I'm telling you.
There are a few things that are better than a woman who cares about you cooking for you well. There are a few things more powerful than a woman who can cook. If you have two women and they both are the same type of temperament, you know, everything checks out. Like they're both pretty good, chill, good women. One woman doesn't think she needs to cook for you, and the other one can't wait and actually enjoys cooking and enjoys cooking for you in particular. Wants to learn your favorite recipes. It doesn't have to be every single day, but you know, even once a week. And for a lot of men, when they find that ability to cook for a man, that immediately goes into the wifey category. You know, there are things that a man can appreciate. It's like, oh yeah, she's got a job and can take care of herself and I don't have to worry about, she's responsible. You know, there are things that a man can appreciate. But very few things go into that wifey category. Cooking's just one of those things, automatically, it just takes you up a couple of points in that department. Anyways, that video got really popular. Another woman responded and then faced some hate from lonely women. Check it out.
Well, you done got you a good man. You gonna be in that kitchen and you gonna love it.
Yes, ma'am. Just got off a 10-hour shift and my man requested burgers. So guess who finna flip Krabby Patties like they SpongeBob? Me. Yes, I am. Because guess what? I'm gonna read what I saw. Yes, ma'am. Because when I put in that 2 weeks notice, it's gonna be forever, according to my man. Yes, ma'am.
So she made that video, and you guys, man, these comments, it was like a whole nother side of TikTok. I was questioning whether I was on the app still. We got a woman here who says, yes, ma'am, packing lunches, washing clothes, and all for mine. And the creator responded, says, yes, ma'am, with ease and love always. Here's another commenter that says, yes, ma'am, my husband showed up and out when I quit my job 10 years ago. Soft life for me, so clean clothes, clean house, and stuffed stomach for him. Loving on my good black man. Here's another comment that says, y'all in these comments better than me. See, we had to have a modern woman in there interject her misery. So much positivity. Here's another comment that says, flip Krabby Patties. Yes, ma'am. Somebody else says, and the best feeling is when they love the food and ask for seconds. We've got another comment here that says, I got off a 5-hour road trip and cooked salmon, shrimp, cabbage, and macaroni. Anything for that man. Just women bragging about how they love to cook for their man. It's pretty rare to see on TikTok. And once in a while you get a chick like this, no ma'am, with the laughing emojis. My husband and I have an agreement. If he's off, he cooks. If I'm off, I cook. If we both worked that day, we take turns or cook together. Okay, cool. That's an okay agreement, but not as good as, you know, your woman who wants to cook. The creator responded and says, yes, we also have a plan, but cooking is soothing to me. I don't look at it as a job. And if I don't feel like it, he will have no problem cooking. She responded and says, oh, I hate cooking, but I love to make things I know my family will love. Does that make sense? Well, at least she's trying, right? At least she's trying. And another guy here says, this is why this woman got a ring. Another man says, I'm finally on the right side of TikTok. Thank you, ladies. you're appreciated for real. So there are a lot of great things that she said, but the modern women fixated on one thing. Can you guess what that one thing is? It was the fact that she was cooking after working a 10-hour shift. This commenter says, working a 10-hour shift with having a man don't belong in the same sentence for me. And this is where men kind of scratch their head and their patience runs thin, because a lot of women only see a man as a wallet. That's what she's saying right here. She doesn't see the value of a man in the sense of being a leader. That's why you want to stay away from these chicks who still want, there's a lot of modern women out here who still want marriages. If you can't pay for all their bills, they don't value you in any other area of your life. Yes, we understand that men have a certain burden of provision and performance. But this is beyond that. This is basically saying, if I have to work 10 hours and I don't see the point. So you don't want to have to work, and that's the only way. That's the only value you see in a man is a check. That's crazy. And she responded, and this is what she had to say.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Working a 10-hour shift, thought shift had an H in it. Okay. With having a man don't belong in the same sentence for me. And for me, talking to a woman who doesn't even have a promise ring,
Damn.
it's not for me.
Shots fired. Lonely and single. You're alone. Don't have a man. She's happy. Leave her alone.
You're not even an elite employee.
Guys, I just had to. I'm sorry. Why are they over here picking on the people who are just minding their own business, who are just minding their own business, cooking for their good men, sipping their wine on a nice evening, a little bit of espresso on the side, just to keep the mind working, keep the mind going. As always, I'm curious to know, what do you guys think? Leave your comments down below. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.